So welcome back to... What is this? Welcome back to another video. Today I've actually already recorded the video. I just didn't do an intro, so I'm gonna do the intro now. For today's vlog, I tried to do the 10 hardest boulder problems at the gym, and I'm gonna take you through those 10 boulder problems with the voiceover because I think that will make it a lot more interesting. Today's a solo vlog. I just feel like I had to vlog something because if I don't vlog for a while, it's gonna take like 3 weeks again, and I don't want that to happen. So here's another vlog. Back to you, former Magnus. Thank you, future Magnus. So today I'm gonna try the 10 hardest boulders at the gym, and we're gonna do a voiceover to make it a little bit more interesting. I don't have anyone to climb with today, but I just want to get going, you know. I'm back at it. Yeah, so I'm just gonna get started. I've warmed up a little bit and I'm ready to go. Voiceover mode activated. Okay, so we're gonna start with the easiest problems. There were several 7Bs, so I just chose the most interesting ones. So this black one has a pretty technical start. You see, you have to kind of push your way into that corner and then jump out. This is the crux move. Jumping out to that, play it again. And then the last move is actually harder than it looks. You have to really trust that right foot. So this green one is pretty cool. I love these really slopey holds.
Zoom in.
So king set this one. Alright, so you cross over, match. Getting your foot out is a little bit awkward. Like this pinch here is not too good. You grab this side pull and you do a switch. You can play it a little bit slower. And the switch is really important to stay on the wall. I first tried it without a switch and I failed. Okay, and the top is pretty easy here. Just a big move up to that sloper and matching the top hold. It's a little bit awkward without the feet because you don't have any footholds there. All right, next boulder problem. So this is a 7B plus, we're moving up one grade. This one is tricky. You use more or less only the triangles here. There's some screw-ons on the triangles for the thumb. So this is what we call a low percentage boulder. The holds are not that good, and like typically for a low percentage boulder is that if your foot pops, then you're off the wall. Back up, yeah. And then the last move is a little bit tricky. Here's another bowler, another 7B plus bowler with only using like one type of hold, and I think that makes the boulder a lot more aesthetically pleasing, if that's a word. So big move up here, and this is pretty technical. I know that not everyone does it this way, so I get a toe and then I come in. And you can see here I'm not flexible enough to keep the toe, so I have to like release the toe as I'm going for that hold. I can play that a little bit slower so you can see what I mean. And the top here is not too hard. Squeezing that with my feet, that foothold, and then the top hold is pretty good actually. I'm doing a 180 on the way down to get some extra style points. Okay, so this pink is also 7B plus. You might remember Louis from Spain. He set this pink one. And the crux on this is the move from the big sloper and up to the pocket. The sloper is really bad, so you kind of just have to go for it. And then some more powerful moves at the top with pinches. And you can see here I'm like locking my right foot into that pocket because the holds are not good enough to cut the feet. So I kind of jam my right toe into that hole. All right, next bowler, yellow 7B plus. It's kind of a weird start. You put your left foot high and you staple your right foot. Cross over to it's a little bit weird Gaston. You have to hit it right. And then you jump out to a flat crimp. Match, go again. There are many different ways to do this. I like to put my foot up, but that's a little bit weird. And I've done these bowlers before. That's why I don't fall too much on them. Okay, this black one is pretty straightforward. Go out to the right. heel hook. And then this is the Crocs move, matching this guy. It's a pretty bad hold actually. It looks big from here, but it's a pretty bad hold. Gaston, shooting into another Gaston, you have to be quick. So this 7C was set by Adam. It's a fun one in the roof. Kind of high heel hook here. Go again. There are different ways to do this. You can also go again left hand, but I prefer putting a high heel. Matching this and getting your foot really high and then shooting up to the top hold. And I had to do all these boulders twice because I wanted to get different angles. Alright, last 7C before we jump a grade. Okay, so this 7C was actually the hardest boulder for me. It's really tricky. The slopers are worse than they look. And this is also a low percentage boulder. So like you have to keep your feet on the wall. If your foot pops, you're off the wall. Start move here is a little bit weird. A really high toe hook and fall over to that side pull. Match it, go again, wrap it on top. Matching it, you can see that my arms are pretty bent here and I nearly fall off again, but managed to keep my feet on the wall. All right, so there wasn't any 7C pluses, only an 8A. So let's try that 8A now. Okay, so this black 8A, it's a pretty powerful bowler, pretty straightforward. So go 2 times to that sloper. It's a pretty bad sloper. And here you have to cut your feet. Your footholds are really bad. Like at this place, it's better to cut your feet because you know your feet are going to cut than to try to stay on the wall and try to keep your feet on the wall, because then it will be a surprise when your feet cut. Because I think they will cut anyways, so I prefer to do it controlled. You can't really see it, but there are 2 small screw-ons on that volume there. Go up to that crack, get a heel toe cam, side pull, and top jog. So that was the hardest bowler, and I'll throw in one last bowler since this video is not very long. It's only a 7A plus, but it's a kind of a fun 7A plus, and I think it will make for a great thumbnail, so that's why I'm throwing it in there. So this is the start hold, so you have to match that start hold. When you first see it, it looks kind of awkward, but it's actually a pretty comfortable position. And this top here is surprisingly hard actually. So you have to match this sloper and go up to the jug. Alright, voiceover off. So that was it from the gym. I hope you guys like these bowlers, and back to you, future Magnus. Alright. So that was it for this vlog. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please make sure to give it a thumbs up. And I will try my best to upload another video very soon. Alright, see you later. Bye bye.